Welcome to Neocosmism. And today we're talking about the coming panopticon, Kylie Jenner's a billionaire, the guy from Papa John's is a racist, and how does all of this relate to Neocosmism? So first of all, let's talk about how technology has transformed our world. More and more regular people are finding themselves almost forced to be YouTubers. Movie stars like Will Smith are even becoming YouTubers. YouTubers are becoming Twitch streamers. And pretty soon, it's kind of easy to see that we might all be streamed live to the internet 24/7. Something we were warned about in the past, a coming panopticon. Total surveillance. Some people are afraid, some people are happy. But is society prepared? Look how it's already changing our culture. Look at the news of the past couple of days. Kylie Jenner is basically a billionaire at, I think she's 20 years old. Can you imagine being a billionaire at 20? All the power in the world to her. But if I had been a billionaire at 20, that would have been a bad thing. I mean, a billionaire, think about how much money that is. Let me just check my bank account real quick. Yep. So she has like literally 1,000,000 times as much money as me? John, you're not a failure. You're not a failure, John. But seriously, is a 20-year-old able to handle the responsibility that having $1 billion and that power brings? Like, have we thought about this as a society? I mean, think about it. Theoretically, at 20, you've never even been drunk. So let's say you're a billionaire and you get drunk for the first time when you become 21. Can you imagine waking up the next day? Oh, whoa, man, I'm so hungover. What happened last night, man? Well, you bought Spain last night. I bought Spain? Yeah, and you renamed it supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. So in my opinion, Kylie Jenner is actually doing pretty good to have $1 billion at like 20 and to handle the pressure of this limelight. I think she's actually doing really good. But there are other ways that this constant streaming, this in real-time streaming of information, this total lack of privacy is affecting our society. Not only can you go from a zero to a hero, go viral, become a billionaire in 3 years, or who knows, overnight. But you can also be totally destroyed in like 1 second. Take the guy from Papa John's Pizza. I'm just gonna call him Papa John. I don't know his real name, but apparently he dropped the N-word on a conference call. I give people a lot of leeway. Maybe you got drunk, maybe you were angry, but if you just drop the N-word on a conference call, you're probably pretty racist. So today he resigned as CEO, and now I have to rework all my memories, all those funny Peyton Manning and Papa John commercials. I guess I can't enjoy them anymore. And this keeps happening. I can't watch Kevin Spacey shows or films. I can't watch The Cosby Show. And this instant destruction of people in the new panopticon. It's a little bit scary. But how does all of this relate to Neocosmism? Well, the idea has always been that people in the future can essentially look back in time and see like everything we're doing, like find the exact moment that we die and warp our minds into the future, into a new body, right? Create that new body with all of our memories and all of our reflexes already built into it. So that tells us two things. One, they have to be able to like look back through time and pretty much find that moment. So they have to be able to look at our whole life basically, right? That's what I'd call total surveillance. And two, if they're going to create a new body with our memories and our reflexes already printed into it so that our consciousness can just slide into it or whatever, then essentially they'll have access to our entire mind and our entire consciousness, all of our memories. And this has given people pause when I've talked to them about Neocosmism, this idea that we're under total surveillance and a kind of a panopticon already. Now obviously this idea is in spiritual ideas already, that a god or an omniscient, omnipotent deity is watching us. But people are cool with that. They're like, I don't care if God watches me because God, he gets me. He knows, man. He knows that I mean the best. Even if I'm like committing crime, he knows that I'm doing it, for a good cause, or, he made me, whatever. So people are cool with that. What if a future society warps us into the future and we wake up? What will their morals be like? Think about this, lab-grown meat. In 10 years, we might all be eating lab-grown meat. And our children and our children's children might see the idea of these horrible slaughterhouses killing animals, living things to eat their meat as like this horrible, brutal, barbaric act that we used to do in the past. So if we get warped into that future and we're these meat-eating barbarians, how will we be viewed? How will we be judged? It's kind of scary. So it's something that we might want to think about now. If you think that Neocosmism is a valid idea, we might want to put something in our resurrection contract that says, I can't be prosecuted for crimes that have not yet been made a crime. But bringing this all back to the present, I think that as a society, we need to accept the fact that we are going into a panopticon. Whether we all have body cams in the future, or more likely, it's looking like we'll have like some kind of magic leap glasses that create augmented reality, but also like scan our environment in 3D in real time and just stream it up to the internet or something. This is going to happen, and we're not really talking about it. We've been warned about it in books like 1984, and it was seen as a really bad thing back in the day, because a totalitarian government could definitely do some real damage with all this knowledge. I remember in The Dark Knight when Batman got access to everyone's cell phones, and Morgan Freeman's character, what's his name, Lucius Fox, he was like, this is too much power for even you, Batman, to have. But today, I think Google has this power, and everybody's like, that's cool. So this is happening. It's going to happen. It's going to get worse. That all-seeing eye in the dollar bill, I don't know. I guess there's going to be some all-seeing eye in the future. Whoever made that dollar bill seemed to have a good grasp on the future. I don't know. But it's something that we need to talk about right now. We need to pass laws right now before this gets worse. Some kind of laws that maybe create some kind of situation where we can have some privacy. Like, you can scan my mind, but you can't ever tell anybody what you saw. Something like that that'd be really nice. So let's get the conversation started. Like, subscribe, share, and I'm keeping the daily vids coming, and hopefully I'll get better at this whole YouTube thing. And join the conversation at the Neocosmism Facebook group. Thanks for watching. See you next time.